Hey guys, welcome back. So today is going to be my first makeup tutorial on my channel. Okay, so today's topic, as you can probably see by the name of the video, is priming and setting. It's really important if you want to have a flawless face, not just for the first hour that you put on your makeup, but for many hours, for the entire day. If you work a full hour shift like I do, it's definitely important. Or if you go to school full time and you put on your makeup at 7 o'clock in the morning and don't come home until 5 o'clock, you definitely want to have your face primed and set. Let me tell you a quick little story about priming. The first time I ever heard about primer was actually pretty interesting. I was at work. This was probably like maybe 3 years ago when I used to do personal assisting, and I saw like this primer sitting like on the counter, and I was like, what is that? Like, I didn't even know what it was. And I was looking at it and I went and researched it on the internet because it didn't really say much. I mean, it said photo finish, which let me show you guys. It's actually this one right here. So it was this Smashbox primer that I had seen. It doesn't really say much, it just says photo finish, oil free, and then I guess something in French, or who knows what that is, sans huile, whatever. And it just says foundation primer. But I mean, to somebody that is not really into like every little aspect and details of makeup, if you tell me about foundation primer, I'm really like, what does that mean exactly? So I thought that was pretty cool, so I researched it and I saw that people put this on before they put on their foundation to keep their foundation looking great and lasting long. So that was pretty cool. Let me tell you how this works. So basically, once you get out of the shower, let's just say you start from the beginning, okay? You take a shower, you get out of the shower, you put on your lotion, okay? So put on your moisturizer on your face, let that dry, and then once you let your moisturizer dry, you put on your primer. Once you put your primer on and it sets and you feel like, I would say probably a minute to 2 minutes, it really doesn't have to be that long so that it can set. And then once you do that, you put on your regular routine. And for primer, I have two favorites right now, Smashbox and Makeup Forever HD. This is definitely a great one. I love it. They have two different textures. This is more velvety, and this is more like a lotion, really. Like once you put it on, it really feels like a moisturizer. So it really just depends on you, how you like to feel when you put on primer. Or if it's your first time, then you have to kind of really try it and see which one you like best. And I have an eyelid primer, which is for eyeshadow. So if you're gonna be using eyeshadow during the day, which I don't usually wear eyeshadow to work on a day-to-day basis, just because I'm always touching my eyes, and when I'm tired I will start scratching my eyelids and my eyes and stuff, so I don't really use eyeshadow to work on a day-to-day basis. It's really more of like a special thing. So that's that. If you do MAC foundation, if you do Maybelline foundation, whatever it is that you do, like currently right now, I'm using Maybelline foundation. So you don't have to be wearing a $50, $60 foundation from a department store to look flawless. Really, your key ingredient is the primer and then a setting ingredient of some sort. So for the next thing is setting. So for setting, there's two options. You can do a setting powder, like a translucent powder, that's what they call it. It's just, it looks like a powder foundation, I guess you can say, or just powder that you put on top of your face, your foundation, but it's translucent, meaning there's no color. It's not gonna enhance, add, or take away from your color. It just basically mattifies your face, and currently this is my favorite right now. I'm wearing Bare Minerals. This is like, it's really nice because it doesn't feel heavy, so I really like this one. And it's by Bare Minerals. I like Mineral Veil because it feels really natural. If you're wearing, I would say maybe like liquid foundation, this is nice because it mattifies your liquid foundation right away. So sometimes when you put liquid foundation, you might feel like you look oily, or it's just like too shiny and you don't like that. I personally don't like that. Like when I put on my Maybelline foundation, I put it on and I'm like, whoa, that is really shiny, aka oily. That doesn't look good. So once I put this on, it feels a lot better. I'm like, oh, hey, that looks good. I have a nice little doll face situation going on, so I like that. Now, for the other type of setting ingredient that you can use is a spray, okay? So currently I am loving this setting spray. It's called All Nighter, and when I went to Sephora to ask for a really great setting spray, the lady that was helping me told me that this was the best selling one, that everybody loves this the most. I was like, all-nighter? Well, I'm not an all-nighter person. I'm definitely an all-dayer. I'm definitely working 8 to 9 hour shifts, so I don't know what the name really means, but she's like, hey, you know, there's all these other ones, but from what I've known and people have talked about it, this is the best. So I'm like, okay, I will go ahead and take that one. So far so good. I'm also interested in trying MAC's Fix Spray, and it's the setting spray for MAC. I believe it's $21. This one was $29, which I think is kind of pricey. But then the lady also said that this can last a very long time, especially if you're not wearing makeup every day, or if you are wearing every day but you just spray 1, 2 and you're good. She says it will last a very long time. So $29 plus tax, and if it's gonna last me, who knows, I don't know, maybe like 3 months or whatever, then I think that's a good buy. But then again, Max is $21, so you really have to take your pick, see which one you like better and all that good stuff. So you definitely have to try it. I mean, the good thing about Sephora is customer satisfaction. If you don't love something, just keep the box, keep your receipt, use it, I don't know, 1, 2, 3 times, see if you love it. If you don't, take it back. I know they're great. I'm definitely a loyal customer to Sephora because of that, so they will take care of you. And so that's pretty much it, guys. I mean, there's not really much to it, and if you're wondering what's the difference if you know, use or don't use these products, I mean, it really is plain and simple. If you haven't used it and you try it, you will see. Prime your face, use foundation, then set it with either setting powder or a setting spray, and you're going to see the difference. You're gonna be like, wow, I can't believe my makeup lasted this long. It looks great, and it makes it look better too, believe it or not. It's definitely a great thing to do, and I cannot stress it enough. I mean, I definitely think that my #1 makeup tip for anybody is definitely priming and setting. And right now, just to let you know, I'm plugging in Smashbox for free, but Smashbox is actually having a, I guess you can call it campaign or promotion. It's called Prime Time, and if you just go to smashbox.com, they are sending people free little samples, and I actually applied for it, or filled out an information form just to see what they were going to send me in the mail, and it's actually pretty cute. I'm going to show you right now so you can see it. It's really the cutest thing ever. So if you haven't tried it and you're afraid to go and spend your money on something, definitely check out smashbox.com and see what they're going to offer with their product, and go on from there and see how you feel about that. So this is the little sample that Smashbox sent me, and it comes in nice little packaging like this. Talks about all the different primers they have, and it comes in a portion like this, which is nice. So check out Smashbox. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, please leave it down below, and I will see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.